52 of MLB 19 The Show. This is JD, your host. Usually I would be at work today, but since I threw up yesterday, I still feel like a little bit of crap. So basically, looks like I probably won't be back until tomorrow. So I'm making sure everything gets wind the reins a little bit more and making sure everything's intact. If you guys are tuning in, want to catch some extra MLB 19 season replay for right now for 1 to 2 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, if you guys are not new, hit that like button. Since my supporters count has been up and down, been quite a bit crazy in between. But if there's anyone in the chat that has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment, as you guys can today. You guys can also say hi on Discord. You guys can tell me you guys said hello. When we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment. Like I said, I should be back at work tomorrow since I sometimes feel like crap or sick or something like that. Anytime I throw up on something, whether it's something that's protein a little bit from yesterday, and to make sure everything settles down and try it again between a different level. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, you can do so for next year. It lands at 29, Greatest Showman at 13, since it's not going to be able to start from there. You guys let me know. See if there's anything you guys would like to add for sure. Without any less policy or less thinking. Morning, bad boy. How you doing? Like I said, financially, I would be at work this morning, but I would be pretty damn tired if I did do 6 to 3. Which I'm gonna be getting a break from that by the end of this month. Which is actually not a bad thing, but it's actually an average thing. So this will be the series finale in St. Louis. Game 3 of 3 today, guys. Veteran is actually back on pitching, and the other one's on All-Star for the time being. So we'll see how things go today. As it will be the 21-30 Cardinals take on the 29-25 Atlanta Braves in the series finale in St. Louis. Before having a day off on the schedule, leading off for the 21-30 Cardinals today will be Miles McCollis. McCollis hasn't been doing too bad on the mound. He has a 4-5 record, 98 strikeouts, of a 1.42 ERA, and on the mound for the 29-25. Hold on, let me see if I can get that memorized. Oh, wait, there we go. For the 29-25 Braves, it's Max Fried. He has a 1-loss record of 2-2 record, 53 strikeouts, with a 4.71 ERA. Been taking down the ballpark today, guys, and also on the play tonight. I did see my Google Play is a little more down. I think I'm gonna do a little more shopping tomorrow, by the time I get back to work instead of today. So we'll see how that thing. We'll see how a little more of the difference goes between. I mean, I still have a little bit more, but not as much after what happened yesterday. So on the mound for the 21-30 Cardinals in the series finale in St. Louis will be Miles McCollis, right-handed thrower. So you guys can see on the right side of that pattern, most of them are right throwers, right-handers, instead of lefties. So it's pretty much righties most of the time, or halfway. It's Miles McCollis. He has a 4-5 record of a 1.42 ERA. And there's the starting lineup for the 21-30 Cardinals today. It's listed right now. Leading off is Tommy Edman, the baseman. Cole Wong is at second. Paul Goldsman at first. Marcelo Zona at left field as a lefty. Jose Martinez at right field as a right-hander. Paul DeZong at short. Gary Molina's catcher. Center fielder is Harrison Bader. And on the mound, batting ninth, for the 21-30 Cardinals, it's Miles McCollis. As it comes between the... There you go. As you can see, most of them righties. The other one is southpaw. So, see how the difference comes in between. Tommy Edmonds only batting 109, so he'll be out of there. Jose Martinez is batting 167. So he'll be giving himself a day off from the team. So how is everyone doing today? I know you guys were thinking I was going to be at work this morning, but basically I wasn't feeling all that well. I wasn't feeling all that well after I had a little something in the afternoon yesterday, and to make sure things settled down, and try it again. So, you guys will also get Isaiah news so far today too. But guys, also, if you guys do want to drop your channel links in the chat, I'm gratefully appreciate it if you did. So, guys, let me know if there's any questions behind that. I still have not gotten my PS5 since a couple websites didn't have a single copy yet. And those two stores, of course, like I said, is GameStop and Walmart, so nothing on that yet. So on the mound today for the 21 and 30 Cardinals, as you see, not bad of an average record, is Miles McCollis. He's making his 11th start today, guys, 4-5 record, for 1.42 ERA. And when it comes to having those ERAs, it's not bad. It's actually not bad, but it's real good. Leading off first for the Braves is Ender and Surrogate, center fielder, number 11. On the road with the 29 and 25 Braves, it's an average of 312 with 3 RBIs driven in. McCollis nods his head. First pitch by McCollis. So let's get target to the right, 0-1. And Spider-Man's out for the last couple days. I mean, if I were to get Miles Morales, I think I'll probably get it tomorrow. Or I might do a little something with arrangement. Since I do know Miles McCollis has been really good, same with Demon Souls quite a bit. But as far as my phone bill goes, I think I'm going to pay that before the end of this month. So I think I'll be okay, between a different reason. Besides, I still pay my phone bill 1 month in advance, so I think I'm gonna do it in a couple weeks at this point when my next Money in the Bank attack, and that would be on the 26th, same time as Thanksgiving, so we'll be all right. That's 3-1 on deck. Next is Hetzavaria. He's on deck. Nationals 5, Marlins 3 in Washington. 3-1 by McCollis. So let's keep a distance to the left, 3-2. Final score: Dodgers 13, Pirates 3 in Pittsburgh. But I did sleep good, since if I would have had to work today, it wouldn't have been a problem. And he makes the catch to left center field, and that's the first out for the Braves. So we do have a little bit of Isaiah news today. I mean, if I can't get a PS5, I think I can still get maybe 2 PS4 games for sure. But if I were to bring the two together, I think I'm gonna get Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Spider-Man Miles Morales. It all depends. That'll bring up Adini and Savara. 220, 2 home runs, 9 ribbies driven in. McCollis spread the target coming in. Head to the right, 0-1. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch.
Cubs 6, Reds nothing in Chicago. State of that is always the state of Illinois, between the few. That'd be foul ball to right, 0-2.
And no one will track it down.
You guys let me know if there's any questions you guys would like to ask today. The 3 of tonight, I think I'm going to do an hour and a half on the Suzima. Depending if there's really not much of a different signal or anything that's dispatched to anything, but we'll see what we can do. Make sure we keep ourselves going. 1-2 by McCollis. That's a foul ball to left, 1-2. Save it home. Like I said, I'm lucky if I did not get the top seed yet. It'll be soon. Foul ball to left, 1-2. Rays 4, Indians 2 in Cleveland. Between the top of the signal. And that's 2-2. Yeah, I don't know if there's another console. I don't know if there's another PS5 in store. I just think it's they're still out of reads, out of order, and Like I said, I was still getting my shot since if I would have done that Mike Friday deal today, I would have been sick a little bit more. And that'd be an automatic single off the bat. And that would score as an E6. And that's a single for the Braves. Red Sox 12, Astros 4 in Houston. So I think we might still be alright as long as it's not half hour later or something. So it's a runner at first with 1 out. That's by McCollis.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Top of the stretch. And that is strike 1. With the runner will hold at first. Royals 9, Yankees 8 in Kansas City. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up next. 297, 8 home runs, 31 ribbies. And he's also a good stealer too.
Ready with the 0-1.
And that's foul ball to home base, 0-2. Rangers 2, Angels nothing in LA.
Hoping to send him
that's the
on
0-2.
Its way.
Foul ball to left, 0-2. Tries to keep the 7th stuff moving. Being a little bit together, 1-2. That pitch was 95 miles per hour today, guys. 95 miles per hour. Speaking of being live, usually my sister Phoenix still does not go live on the weekends. She usually has a couple of days off in between that, so the next time she's going live is Monday. So,
here's the pitch on 2-2.
And that'd be a pop up to left center field.
Carpenter has a play.
Closer to third base, and he makes the catch. And that's the second out for the Braves. We've had no structure in between.
Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Between the other side of it. That'll bring up Josh Donaldson, third baseman. Number 20. It's been 2 for 8 with a double, and I think a ribby. That's inside of it. I think it's 1 of 2 or a different consideration. That'd be ground ball to right center field. Picks it up defensively, and that's a single. That's a single for the Braves. Holy cow. Orioles 5, Rockies 4 in Colorado. And let me check out the comments for a minute. Up next is Brian McCann.
As we take a look at the splits between April
I know one of you guys in the chat yesterday said that you actually did not like Brian McCann as a hitter at this point.
He's set. Here it comes.
I don't think it was my pudding, since he's always a Tigers person, like I am. But I think it was somebody else from Zombie's group, I would assume. In the upper right, 1-1. But Zombie's going live today, so it's going to be around 4 o'clock tonight. And also, not just Zombie either, guys. The 5 Power Hours coming on tonight as well. So I think I'm going to try to get a little sneak peek and see how they're doing. That'll be my brother Gasly's, Dual Wield, and my buddy Phil, Phil Gilmore. The one that's in that bowl, guys. So, 2-2. Same spot, foul ball to home base, 2-2. First and second, 2 outs.
The 2-2.
Up top, 3-2. Outs.
And it's 3-2 now.
On deck next is Dansby Swanson, 208, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs driven in.
And that, of course, is having a huge impact.
3-2, and that'll be a fly ball to deep center field. And racing back, going to get there. It's gone. He's not going to get it back. 3-run stop by Brian McCann. Holy cow, guys! Brian McCann with the 3-run stop, strikes first. It's 3-0 Braves.
6th home run on the season for him.
A 3-run home run shot by Brian McCann to deep center field. Something that anybody sort of enjoys most of the time. If you have a couple runners at base from a different baseball team, whether it's the Cardinals, the Angels, or the Red Sox. Not bad of a hit with 3-run shot. 3-0 Braves, top of the first.
And next will be Dan.
Seems now in St. Louis, 2 outs. That'd be broken back to right center field. Gives it the first safely, and the inning is over. And playing again, that'll be Brian McCann with the 3-run shot, homer. The deep center field, gone, goodbye, it's not coming in. Go to bottom of the first. Series finale in St. Louis, Braves 3, Cardinals nothing. And on the mound today for the 29-25 Braves is Max Fried. If you look at his stat sheet, it's followed. He's making the 12th start of the season, 2-2 record, with a 4.71 ERA, 61 hits, and 53 strikeouts in total. What's up, MC? How you doing? Thank you for the like, buddy. How are you doing? Do what for the Redbirds first is Matt Carpenter, third baseman. Not bad of a stealer, but he's trying to do his best. Pitch coming up. At the bottom, 0-1. Like I said, if I wasn't sick yesterday, I probably would have been at work by now, but one of my peers is still trying to keep track at the #1 seed, so. Oh, that's good. Anything interesting? To the left, 0-2.
Behind 0-2 now.
Me and MC, I was a little bit sick yesterday. I mean, okay. I had a couple naps yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be fittable to work today. Since, if I would have worked today between 6 to 3, between that Black Friday deal, my ass would have been sick at home or sick at work at this point. So basically, you know, I got a little bit sick. I had a little bit of something to have, but not as much. To the right, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Cardinals. So basically, I took a couple naps. I was down and out by 3:30. Slept till 5:30 or 5:15. You know, basically, I was not even sick last night. After I had some buffalo dip and some crackers, and so basically, I was feeling okay. First and foremost. Then I'll bring up Colin Wong, second baseman, number 16. 5 strikeouts, he is 2 for 8. So, I just decided to take one more night and then be back to work tomorrow. Because I'm going to be getting back to making some rock again, and then I'm off this Tuesday and Wednesday coming up. Because I don't expect that to be a different issue right now. I mean, even though it's going to cost me 1 point, that's okay. I am
but he was able to stay strong.
Let's apply up top to the left, 3-1. Walmart website crashes upon PS5 release. Okay. At the bottom, 2-2. Well, for me, like I said, I don't have the PS5 yet, but it'll be. All I know is the 2 stores are still out of stock, still out of range for the moment, but I will still give my big chance. That's 3-2. Up next is Paul Goldsmith, power hitter. 164 average, he's on deck. IZN News will be followed up coming up in a minute. 3-2. And that's the middle, that's a strikeout again. And that's the second out for the Cardinals. But if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter at JD Zach Dawson. And also the best way to do that too is you guys can give me your first and last name information on the, Twitter, so we can actually follow and see what we got hanging in. It's Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. You guys can also friend me on Discord. You guys can tell me how you are, how you doing. Every guys say hello, see if there's anything. To the right, 1-1. When we watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet about, comment. As good as you guys can, and we're good to go. 1-1. If you guys also want to vote for the Idol for next year, you can do so by voting Atlanta 29, Greatest Showman at 13 with Rewrite the Stars, and Atlanta 29 with A Whole New World. To the bottom, 3-1. We're about to get IZN News started for you guys today, so it's really not much to thank here. I'm gonna jump in a little bit. 3-1 by him. That'd be ground ball to straight center field, and it'll get down at the top. Holy cow! And that'll be a double. Holy cow! There you go. That's a double for the Cardinals. 5th double by Paul Goldsmith. He said Paul Goldsmith's a real good hitter. Don't take any batters seriously, or one of them's going to hit something good. I'm telling you. Alright guys, let's start the first one. 9 hours ago, Call of Duty, how did he script faraway discs for evidence? Now that is something I've never ever had the opportunity to think for a moment. Let me jump on this real quick. Now pick up number 22, 23 are coming to bat. One out second, 2 outs. 20 different prophecy. Bottom 2-0. Padres 1. Blue Jays nothing in Toronto. Country is still Canada. Long live Canada between Canadian or Australian, between different 50 to 49 countries. You guys can also look at the best smart pens for more intelligent note taking. For taking notes for any pen that's new. To the right, 3-0. On deck next is Randy Ozania, who's batting 97. He is on deck. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, how to defeat the first starter of Lorian. That's interesting. And that'd be fly ball to mid-right center field. Racing back, he's looking to get there on a little top, and it is gone. That is Marcelo Zona, 2-run shot. Home run number 10. Holy cow. Like I said, any batter can do something that's better with 3-run shot, or somebody else gets a 2-run shot. Oh my goodness. As it's now 3-2 Braves. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. Looks like we have some good baseball going on this morning today, guys. The kickoff today. Look at that shot one more time. 2-run shot by Marcelo Zona. Oh my goodness, it's gone, goodbye, not coming back. 3-2 Braves, bottom of the first, 2 rounds. Holy cow. Series finale in St. Louis. Then we'll bring up Randy Ozania. Right fielder, number 66 on the table. 97 average with 1 stolen base. We also have the pamphlets for to find more crystals. That'd be ground ball to right. Picks it up. Defensively throws the first. And the side is retired. Okay, Marcelo Arizona with 2-run shot. The deep center field, guys. It's gone. Goodbye. Give up another spot between that center field. Go to top of the second. Series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3. Cardinals 2. And do what for the Braves? It's Ketzer, number 45 on his jersey. And it's Francisco Cervelli. Not bad of a batter. Batting .238, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs serving in. So, what's he been up to, MC? Not sure if you're still in the chat or not. How to set up and use the 3D audio. I still have not acquired the PS5 yet. As soon as they get back in stock, I'm going to crack into that code. That'd be a pop-up to right, foul territory, and defensively makes the catch. 1 out for the Braves. You can't get there too quick, guys. You cannot get that. A little more established, or a little under average between the structure behind it. Like I said, if they don't have the PS5 right now, I'm still gonna really have a chance. We're streaming for 6 hours, so chilling now. Oh, that's good. So, what game were you doing for the last 6 hours, buddy? Anything good? And I'll bring up Adam Duvall, batting .213. He is playing right-handed. Right-hander. Calls with the pitch coming in. Up top, 1-0. Guys can see yourselves. News for the time being until tonight. Once we get an hour and a half on the Suzima. To the left, 1-1. Like I said, MC, I'm okay after yesterday, so I just needed another night off today so I can take that point and make sure I don't get any more sick at this point. So I think I'll be okay for the rest of today too. 1-2, but it's all good. It'll be ground ball to third. I'm gonna pick it up, try to get this guy out. Gets there in time, and that's out number 2 for the Braves. Up next is the pitcher on the mound for the 29 and 25 Braves, Max Stride, batting .267. I don't think it's a bad of an average between a pitcher. So I guess you know which one has good average and has a good substantial record. Between different crews or a different projection there. But the one console I'm not going to buy is the Xbox Series X or the S. But let me ask you a question, MC. Do you think the Xbox Series X or S streams on YouTube? Or not really? And that's a strikeout to left. Big strikeout, and the side is retired.
Down in order go the Braves. They're up
Series finale in St. Louis. We're going to bottom of the second. Braves 3, Cardinals 2, excuse me. I almost said Tigers. But when we, like I said, MC, do you think the Series X or S has, do you think the chat is going to work for YouTube? Or not really? For the Cardinals is Paul DeZong, shortstop, 128, 5 home runs, 10 ribbies. The pitch coming up. To the right, 0-1. I mean, the last Xbox system I've had was the Xbox 360. I never had the X1, so 0-1. So, I mean, I couldn't even try to tell if it's maybe a possibility if I were to go live on that or not. 0-2. And that's a strikeout to the right. And that's out number 1 for the Cardinals. I mean, if I were to try it, buddy, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a sweet answer if I were to go live on the Series X. That would force me to delete the PS4 and trade my investments back there. But this is also something I am not going to do. I mean, I don't want to have to make a different mistake. Up next is Quetzalcoatl Molina, number 4, 105 or 106 average with 2 RBI serving in.
First delivery to him on the way.
But it all depends, really. If there's another arrangement, if I cannot get the top seed, maybe the Series X would be the next top seed. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. That'd be fly ball to deep center field. And makes the catch, real good catch. And that's the second out for the Cardinals. Holy cow. And that was actually a beautiful defensive catch behind the screen. Up next is Harrison Bader, number 48. He's playing center field. 101, 1 home run, 8, 3 ribbies, not 8 ribbies, but 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The pitch coming up at the middle, 0-1. Hold on a second, I'm going to do live chat.
American National, if you're playing on Mars.
Yeah, bring me live chat for something.
Middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
So, like I said, MC, if I were to get the Series X besides the PS5, do you think it'll allow me to go live on YouTube? I mean, if so or if not, let me know. 1-1. And that'd be a fly ball to center field. Gets there defensively at the strikes percentage, makes the catch, and the inning is over. I mean, I haven't tried another Xbox system for a long time. Go to top of the third, series finale in St. Louis. It's Braves 3, Cardinals 2. Do well for the Braves on the top of the team. It's Ender and Surrogate, center fielder. He popped out his first time. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Collis nods his head, releases the ball to the left, 0-1. Like I said, guys, I'm not 100% sure if I want to get the Xbox, but it's been a long time. At the bottom, 1-1. I think I should only concentrate on the top seed, which is the PS5 for now. So that way I don't have to make any less experience. Top 1 and 2. And also PS Plus would be gone too. That's the only sacred problem to that, for sure. Foul ball on the right, 1 and 2. So I probably am not going to do that for sure. Not get the Series X and cancel PS Plus off the bat right now. That'd be fly ball center field. Makes the catch defensively, and that's the first out for the Braves.
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race.
Yeah, I'm hoping they can still have a PS5 somewhere. I mean, Black Friday's coming up in a couple weeks, and so only doing online orders despite the damn coronavirus. So, I don't know. I mean, I would get the Series X this week, but my percentage is I'm about a 43% chance. So I probably am not going to try to introduce or make any progress on it. That would force me to I mean, like I said, that would force me to delete my PS Plus and my PS4 altogether. And that's out number 2 for the Braves. And that'll bring up Ronald Acuna Jr. JR. Number 13. He popped out his first time. He's 0 for 1. But we'll see what happens. I mean, if I were to go a little under cheap, if I had the chance, I would maybe get the S version. But I don't know. But here's the thing, though. If I were to get the Xbox Series S, not the X, do you think I'll be able to go live in the chat with that? I mean, with that and the PS4, between opposite ends. I mean, I actually haven't thought a different way for it. 0-2. Foul ball to left, 0-2. Well, let me try to think of something real quick, guys. I'm gonna see if I can look up. I want to look at Xbox Series S for a minute. And that'd be foul ball to right, 0-2. Not the Xbox One S, but let me look at the X real quick. I mean, I'm not gonna even try to make a devastating purchase on it, but just want to look. Up top, 1-2. Yeah, bring me the S real quick. Even though it's not that bad of a price. No. Probably not. So I'm still gonna wait for my opportunity on the PS5 for sure. The bottom, 2-2.
Well, that's what you want.
Below the signal, beyond the zone with 10 inches. Pet speed today, guys, was 77 miles per hour. Call split to 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the inning is over.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. And it remains
3 up, 3 down for the Braves. Withdrawal to the bottom of the third. Series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2.
Welcome back as the Cardinals.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't think I should switch PlayStation to Xbox because, I mean, if I ever did that, guys, I think it would not be a good idea. I mean, you guys would figure out what I've been up to with Xbox and see what I'm doing there. But, okay, lost one supporter, that's okay. It still counts as a different view on top of it. It keeps a little bit in range. Do up for the Redbirds. On the mound for the 21-30 Cardinals, there he is, Miles McCullis. Rangers 2, Angels nothing in LA. To left, 0-1. As any baseball team tries to keep a barn burner going on a little bit.
As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
That'd be foul ball to home base. That would be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes together. Hit speed was 6-7 miles per hour. Up top, 1-2. Well, like I said, it all depends. I probably will not get the Xbox system a little more and extra frequently. If I were to get that set between the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. But I don't know. I probably would not try to take a good look and advantage to it. 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Good strikeout, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it all depends if I were to go a little under deep. I mean, even if I did get the Xbox Series between 1 of 2, I don't know if I would like it. Back to the lineup against Matt Carpenter, third baseman. He had a strikeout. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch coming in. To the left, 1-0. I probably am not going to even try to think about getting Xbox again. I probably would not. That'd be fly ball to deep center field. And that'll be, that's a get there, and that's a single. So it's a single for the Cardinals. And the one that threw that single is number 13, Matt Carpenter. Look at him one more time. I mean, it looked like it was going to be a defensive play, but then try to get there a little respectively. And that'll bring up Con Wong, second baseman. Number jersey number 16. He's 0 for 1 for a strikeout his first time. It's a runner at first with 1 out. First pitch coming in.
As a look, now the pitch.
And at the bottom, 0-1. You can't get there too quick, guys, as long as you try to get where you want the bat to go to when the ball comes in. Here comes the 0-1. And the ball is low. Runner looking to go second. And he does after a wild pitch. Runner at first goes second on a wild pitch, guys. Wow. Something we don't really see not much often. But there you go. Check it out one more time. Tries to get a little handful, but doesn't get to the rightful man. Runner at second, 1 out. Here comes the 1-1 count coming in right here. To the left, 1-2. Best miles per hour is 91 defensively. Let me double check again. Even though I did research a couple of those systems. Have a good day, buddy. I'll probably see you tonight, hopefully. And that's a strikeout. And that is the second out for the Cardinals. But have a good morning, buddy. Always keep up good work with great content. Sabi's going live today, guys, around 4.
And at least put the ball in play.
I don't think there's less expense on that. But stay safe and be careful. Make sure your health tries to not be that concerning. Make sure you wear a mask and keep on having that distance as good as possible. Up top, 0-1. And that's Paul Goldschmidt, number 46. And a different stat sheet. A little bit structure. At the bottom, 0-2. Holy cow. No balls and 2 strikes already between offensively. I think it's 5. I don't know if Best Buy would have the opportunity, though. Up top, that's a strikeout. And the side is retired. So, Cardinals leave 1, though. Series finale in St. Louis. At the top of the 4th inning. Braves 3, Cardinals 2. As any baseball team can try to go a little bit closer. Flies are thrown near quite a bit too. It's like they need to get themselves back out there too. Whether it's making money or trying to get themselves a different structure too. Okay, Best Buy's already out of stock too. Wow. I'm not usually concerned by it. Due up for the Braves is third baseman number 20. His name is Josh Donaldson, number 20. He's singled. He's 1 for 1 with a run driven in. But like I said, I ain't giving up without a fight until I get that top seed. That's only the PS5, not Series X completely. Now up top, 0-1. When there's a chance, there's always a big opportunity that's ahead of me. And I'm still walking out as good as I can to get that number 1 seed off the bat, to make sure I don't have to make another stupid mistake, but not getting that instead of the Xbox. That's 0-2.
As he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free
agency
again.
That'd be ground ball to third. Picks it up defensively. Throws the first quickly, and that's the first out for the Braves. Now it's a little bit inside of the throw right there, guys. That'll bring up Ryan McCann, first baseman. He's 1 for 1 for 3-run shot. Pitched by McCollis. Top 1-0. Dodgers 13, Pirates 3 in Pittsburgh.
The 1-0.
Top 1-1. At least the ball was actually behind the signal line and keeping between up top instead of the direction it wants it to go, frequently and current. Tries to keep a little inside style, and that's a foul ball to right in the stands. Beneath the bleachers, that's 1-2. Cards with the 1-2. We're gonna apply a pressure, and that's a foul ball to home base, 1-2. And that's a foul ball to left. That's 1-2. Excuse me. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna waste my time on getting the Series X or S, but I do know for a fact that Microsoft did congratulate the #1 seed, the PS5, on its launch date 2 days ago. But I think Microsoft does deserve, and that also does deserve plenty of credit too. I mean, both of these companies worked so hard to get those 2 systems, not 2 but 3 systems, as good as they can for the last couple of years. You know, there's a lot of respect there, and that's a strikeout, and that's a second out for the Braves. But yeah, it's either way. It's more than anything in this world. Like I said, I'm still going to get that PS5. I'm still going to walk out that son of a bitch currently. I'm still going to do it. Until they get something in stock, I'll be ready to go. And I'm still going to trade 2 games in too. Right at GameStop between a different prosperity. And that'll bring up Dansby Swanson, shortstop, and he has the jersey number 7 behind it. He grounded out his first time. He's 0 for 1. You guys know I'm still going to get PS5 games soon. I mean, if it takes towards Black Friday in the next couple weeks, so be it. One of my parents will still have a big shot to get it for me. And as IGN gave out a launch commercial between the biggest games, I'll probably jump into future. But after we reach 2021, that'd be Horizon 2, Gran Turismo, Returnal, and also the one and only Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. But on top of that too, you've also got Final Fantasy 16 and God of War Ragnarok, which I'm going to be buying one at a time. Try not to buy the few right away. And that's a swing and a miss. Defensively to the right side of it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Braves. Series finale in St. Louis today, guys. Go to bottom of the 4th. Braves 3, Cardinals 2.
Now the Cardinals #4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Due up for the Cardinals. It's Marcell Ozuna, left fielder, number 23. He's a left-handed batter. He's 1 for 1, and he had a 2-run homer his first time. As any players, we're going to make it beautifully. At the bottom, 0-1. It's like if you had a good run, it's like if any batter tries to get a good shot off their hand, it's a good shot between any center. To the right, 1-1. But if it's left, right, or on the top of your screen in the chat, you'll probably think it's a good shot, 1-1. And that'll be a pop-up to, that'll be a fly ball to deep center field. He's going to get something defensively, makes a catch, 1 out for the Cardinals. But it's all good.
At the plate, number 66.
But as far as PC games go, no. They'll bring up Renny Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. We ground out his first time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I have one of not getting a PC until next year. And that would be coming out of tax time too, so it'll be all good. Up top, 1-1. That ball was also slowly out of the zone.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for,
I mean, if it's something a little more stressful, remember guys, you can't get there too quick. Top 1 and 2. Max Fried's given up 17 balls, 32 strikes for a total of 49. As we await number 50. Today, so far in the chat. Like I said, I will still get my golden chance. 1 and 2. At the bottom, that's another strikeout. And that's out number 2 for the Cardinals.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they win, and I don't think he likes getting rung.
I mean,
up
I
there
would
by
still
the
buy it
first
if they
base umpire,
had,
but
if they had any more in stock between Walmart and GameStop. Probably not Best Buy, because I haven't been to that for a while. At the bottom, 0-1. Now bring up Paul DeZong, shortstop, number 12. He struck out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. But back when I played the 360, it's been a long time. Never got back into it after the last 6 months with that and the PS3. Nelson systems were not bad for what they were. 1-1 coming up. 2-1 at the bottom. But it's all good. I'll still get my big opportunity to get that #1 seed, the PS5, very soon. If it takes till the end of this month or before Christmas time, I'll be ready. 2-2. And at the bottom, that's a strikeout, swinging strikeout, and the side is retired. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. With the top of the 5th inning, series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2. Alright, due-up for the Braves. It's catcher number 45 today, guys. It's Francisco Cervelli. He's not that bad of a catcher either. He's 0 for 1 if they pop out in the second. Collins behind the stretch. Between the target, up top, 1-0. And he pitches trying to get a little inside of it. Tries to get a little more speed and tries to get a bit of loft. See where he wants that ball to go, and that's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. I think I'm going to try something good for breakfast hopefully today. It all depends. Top 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this.
Up next, Adam Duvall. He's batting .210, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs driven in. He is on deck. 3-0 by McCullis. Trying to keep it inside the zone, and that's 3-1. A little bit smooth off his hand.
This is where if you're the batter,
as anybody that's trying to get a pitch to a batter, they pretty much look upon it between the other hand of it, whether it's your lefty or righty. You want to pitch as good as you can. At the bottom, 3-2. No, it's actually a 3-2. Okay, that was last week's between in that top spot. 3-2 by McCullis. And that be pop up to right center field, gets it there, makes the catch, 1 out for the Braves. Here comes Adam Duvall, guys, number 23, right fielder. He ground out in second, he's 0 for 1. I'm pretty sure it might be a different batter's best friend if he has a strikeout, a ground out, or a line out. And that's pretty much any closer than anybody would think. When it comes to expiration behind it, too. 1-0 by McCullis. The pitch number 75 to the left, 1-1. I'm wasting almost updates, a little bit of speed, that's confident, or less aggressive. At the bottom, 1-2. I'm definitely not getting FIFA 21 for PS5. Not even close between that and the PS4. Not even close. Foul ball to right, 1-2. And I also want to deliver a shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. Happy birthday, girl. Keep up the good work on The View. And Patrick Stewart's always there with you. Since the two of the guys are always, you know, thankful. And yeah, Patrick Stewart's still been around too. But at least it's a good thing that Whoopi Goldberg is still alive and well. Except he does not have the virus, but, you know, she's a fighting woman. And that's a foul ball to home base once again, 1-2. So that's set out to Whoopi Goldberg today. I'm gonna double check how old she is too. That'd be a ground ball to right center field. Gets there defensively, and that's a single.
That's the best competition.
Single for the Braves.
Against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. Right now, she's 65. 65 is not bad. Well, Patrick Stewart, I think he's still in his 70s, I would assume.
Into the box.
Yeah, I would think so, too. And that's a bunt attempt behind home base. That's 0-1.
Looking to put the ball in play.
And that would be Max Fried on the mound for the 29 and 25 Braves.
The 0-1 pitch.
He's 0 for 1.
Now a bunt
and that'll be a bunt attempt to right. We're going to get there. He tags him out. Well, the runner goes to second. And that's the second out for the Braves. And that'll be scored as a sacrifice bunt with 3 unassisted. And usually any pitcher would like to bunt, especially if they keep it on the bottom while the runner goes to a different base. Between second or third. To the left, 1-0. Actually, Patrick Stewart's 80, so he's still getting up in age. Here comes Ender and Surrogate, number 11, center fielder. He's 0 for 2. 1-0 by McCollis. That'd be a fly ball to center field. Gets around it, ends the inning. That's the third out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Braves. Go to the bottom of the 5th, series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Any baseball team comes either way or tries to get, you know, tries to get between a couple of cases. That's for sure.
He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing.
Well, at least like I said, at least I go back tomorrow because I can really use big boosts as always. As good as I can grab. Besides anything particular. Due up for the Cardinals. It's catcher Yadier Molina, jersey number 4. He lined out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. But he is batting 104, and he has only 2 ribbies on his stat sheet. 21 and 30 Cardinals. We're going to keep it a bit closer. As any baseball team tries to get a little knowledge behind it. First pitch. At the bottom, 0-1. One of the players was flying away to get his turn without any volunteering. 0-1. And that'd be fly ball to right. 0-2. Looked like a real good shot. 83 miles per hour. Hit very late, but tries to get a little bit normal. To the left, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes today, guys.
Looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand.
Make sure it does not stretch forward quite a bit.
We'll see if he finds that pitch because.
But either way, guys, you still can't get there too quick. So I can see what actually you're looking at. What ball you're looking at. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. First out for the Cardinals.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is
the key, it's a little more.
It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5
take away
times
at
in the
ease.
series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Tries to get a different accomplishment behind it. Oh wow! It's the Pets. At the bottom, that is 1-0 at the bottom. That'd be number 48 coming in the bat.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
I don't know what his stat sheet is, but and then so his first and last name.
To
the left, 2-0.
To the Cardinals center fielder.
Okay, let's see if I can get back to the others too. At the bottom, that's 3-0 already. Up deck for the Cardinals, it's Miles McCollis. He's on deck. 3-0.
He's not the biggest threat with the bat.
To the right, that's ball 4. 4 balls, guys, equals 1 walk. It's Max Fried walks Harrison batter for the 21 and 30 Cardinals. Oh my goodness. You don't see that. You don't see walks that much, especially sometimes. Then I'll bring up Miles McCollis, the pitcher, on the mound for the 21 and 30 Cardinals. He struck out his first time as he's looking for a little bit of a bunt attempt. And that'll be a bunt attempt to right. Gets the first, that's the second out for the Cardinals. Runner goes to second safely. Up next to the lineup is Matt Carpenter, third baseman number 13. He's singled, he's 1 for 2. Try to keep let's hit it at it a little bit. So runner at second, 2 outs.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
To the left, 0-1.
Back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike.
Probably
anyway.
didn't want to have the ball that he wanted to hit.
Bader at second with 2 down.
That's why any batter tries to get his own turn where he actually wants it to go. 0-1. To left, 1-1.
Outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's only given up 1 walk today too, so which is actually less outstanding. Keep it aggressive and average. 1-1.
The 1-1. And a
To the right, 1-2.
Clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
That was really not much worth waiting for either. My opponent lost another supporter. That's okay. It's at 53 now, guys. 1-2. And that's a strikeout at the middle. And the side is retired. If you guys want to follow my pudding, let me know. So he wants to get up to 300 today. By the end of this year. So you guys let me know. But at the top of the 6th, series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2. Do left for the Braves, number 24 at second baseman is Andy Cervidia. He reached on an error, he's 0 for 2. Collins, we're going to keep it on the stretch. On the mound. At the bottom, 1-0. So my opponent's only lost 2 this week. I only lost about maybe 3 or 4. But it's actually not as much. That'd be ground ball to right center field. Tries to pick it up. It does not. And that'd be an automatic single.
He was able to spit on that first slider.
That'd be scored as a base hit. And that's a single for the Braves.
Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Nationals 5, Marlins 3, and Washington. Here comes Ronald Acuna Jr., number 13, left-handed batter, left fielder. He struck out, he popped out. He's 0 for 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Snap throw from
That's the first strike. Runner will hold at first. Runner at first, but nobody out.
0-1, here it comes. And that's a
top 0-2.
The letters, though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's
0-2 coming up by McCollis.
That'd
That'd be ground ball center field. And he makes a real good catch closely. And that's the first out for the Braves. And here we go, PS5 sale. It'd be nice if I did. If I had the top seed right about now. Here comes Josh Donaldson, number 20. Third baseman, number 20. He's singled. He's over to run. He's 1 for 2.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
Pitched by McCollis. At the middle, 0-1.
On the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, that's for sure.
Send me up, lay me down. Huh.
You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse.
Well, the PS5 can do one of 2 things. You can pretty much stand it up or lay it sideways a little bit. That'd be ground ball to second. Trying to get a DP. And a double play defensively. Cool play defensively, and the inning is over. Holy cow. Braves leave 1 though. Series finale in St. Louis. We go to bottom to 6. Braves 3, Cardinals 2. And on the mound for the 29 and 25 Braves is Anthony Swarzak. Swarzak making his 35th start today. 22-1 record with 5.52 ERA. And due up for the Cardinals is number 16, second baseman Colin Wong. He struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. That's pitched by Swarzak.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the bottom, 1-0.
Here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
One of the players would have aimed it a little too low, especially if it's not inside the zone or anything. And that's a foul ball to home base, 1-1. Remember, guys, you still can't get there too quick as long as you want that bat to go for you. At the bottom, 0-2. Not as much you want to swing at it, though. Especially if you want it to go somewhere deep. 1-2. And that's a strikeout up top. Would have been a ball, but that's the first out for the Cardinals.
Strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan. That was his third tonight, and
Means a huge part of undefeated. Yep.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change.
Oh, that's very interesting too.
Baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out
So look at the replay one more time between the other.
We're seeing strikeouts at an alarming
95 miles
rate
per hour
in baseball
between the
right now.
fastball. In the bullpen next for the 29 and 25 Braves is Chris Martin. Up top, 0-1. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. Had a run, he's 1 for 2. Twin, not bad for stat seat.
The 0-1 on its way.
At the bottom, 1-1. Slider at the bottom, behind the signal.
Back-to-back sliders away.
Gets the sliders
Now
to the
I think
bottom
you have to
frequently.
think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that'll be first to last.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
For sure. 1-1 coming up. At the bottom, that's 2-1.
Umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the
2
plate
balls,
right
1
there.
strike
He
so
almost
far
got
today,
him to go
guys.
around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit.
1
further
check
out.
between open house. I probably won't go to that because of coronavirus. That's 3-1. On deck next is Marcell Ozuna. 149 average, 10 home runs, 19 ribbies. He's on deck. Comes to 3-1 by Swarzak. And that's ball 4. First walk by Swarzak as he walks Paul Goldschmidt, the power hitter, with a 21 and 30 Giant. I mean 21 and 30 Cardinals, excuse me. Holy cow. And speaking of that, here comes Marcell Ozuna, number 23 left fielder, off the bat. He had a 2-run shot, is 1 for 2. Run out first with 1 out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
To the left, 0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Probably would have waited a little more too long for the ball that he wants to hit. Went a little too long, didn't get that explosively enough for it. At the bottom, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever.
That's why I batted some way for his turn and gets his opportunity whenever he can. All right.
Stands at first with 1
As far as that gives a sign. From the stretch, here comes the 0-2 coming up. From the stretch. To the right, 1-2.
It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more.
That's usually a couple of counts that's attached to it. 1-2. And that's a strikeout at the bottom. And that's out number 2 for the Cardinals.
That time, 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough.
I don't think it was somebody that was going to swing
once they're committed
that
to
good
swinging,
for so.
it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be
Probably
the case
not.
there.
It's a run out first with 2 outs. Pitched by Swarzak.
Standing in now, number 66.
At the bottom, 0-1 outs. That'll be Randy Ozania. Ozania, yep. That's the last name. He struck out, he's grounded out. He's 0 for 2. You can't get there too quick, guys, if you want to swing something bad enough. Runner will hold it first, the same way. At the bottom, 0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes.
That's why you should always wait for your chance and get your opportunity to sign a little bit.
Normally not a good pitching
0-2 coming up by Swarzak.
The same pitch 3 times in a row.
1-2 at the bottom.
Back to back were so good. I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Anybody wants to get the ball they want to hit badly. 1-2. To the left, that's another strikeout. He'll strike out, and the inning is over. So it's 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Go to top of the 7th, series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this.
Yeah, I did double check a couple of channels already. I put lost 2 this week. I only lost maybe 3 or 4. Because it hasn't been all too bad at all. Not as bad as it could not be. But I think we might be okay. So, due up for the Braves is Brian McCann, first baseman, number 16 jersey. At this point, the pitch by McCullough trying to keep his mound coming. At top 0-1.
See if he makes the adjustment right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Was in between the mega mats quite a bit. A decent replay as well. Up top, that's foul ball to right, 0-2. Oh my, ooh. Don't know how that's going to go. Here comes the 0-2 by McCullough. That's a second swing strikeout. First out for the first out for the Braves, excuse me.
For one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention.
Not bad, not bad.
Replay, I think he got it right. So
let's get a little replay on that for the action.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson.
To left, 0-1. No balls, one strike on it. That'll bring up Dansby Swanson, shortstop number 7 on his jersey. He grounded out, he struck out, he's 0-2. 0-1 by Collins. Keeps the feeling, that's the second strike up top. And that's a swing and a miss at the middle. And that's out number 2 for the Braves.
Mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
These are 2 championships. That'll be interesting.
Once again, Francisco Cervelli, first 2 men in the inning of
see when it comes down to anything specializing. Between anything special. The middle 0-1.
For strike one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
To left, 1-1. Try to come out of the stretch quite a bit.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score.
1-1 by McCullough. That'll be pitched 1-1. And that'll be a foul ball to left in the stands. 1-2.
The 1-2.
That'll be ground ball to right center field as it gets a little back on track. And that will be a single. That's a single for the Braves. Well, at least we cannot lose as many. 19 vs 3 likes yesterday. That's not bad. One on first with 2 outs. Pitched by McCullough. Up top, 1-0.
Too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2.
Now bring up Adam Duvall, right fielder. Number 23 at bat. 1 for 2 for single in the 5th.
The 1-0.
That'd be fly ball to right. Lock and dice set. 1-1. Foul ball to left. 1-2.
The 1-2.
That'd be ground ball center field. Picks it up quickly. Goes the first in time, and the side is retired. Braves leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning today, guys. Series finale in St. Louis. Braves 3, Cardinals 2.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate.
Here comes the manager for the 29-25 Braves, coming to the mound quite a bit.
Chris Martin.
And on the mound for the 29-25 Cardinals will be Chris Martin. Made 34th start today, 2-3 record with a 2.79 ERA, 30 strikeouts in total.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
And due up for the Cardinals is shortstop Paul DeYoung. Number 12. Struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. Hey, morning Zords, how you doing? ECFC.
First pitch here misses.
How are you today, sir? Welcome to the chat.
The bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Yeah, your bullpens, guys, for the 29-25 Braves. Between the other 2. Aisa, wait a minute. Are you from Zombie or are you from my sister Phoenix's group?
He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
You let me know in the chat, buddy. Like I said earlier, are you from Zombie or are you from my sister Phoenix? But Zombie's going live tonight around 4. Basically, 1-1 coming up. Oh, okay, hold on. To left, 2-1. Okay, moderator number 86. There you go, George. So you are from Zombie Gaming, correct? For those of you that do not know Zombie, it's going live today around 4 in the afternoon, 2 hours after 2. 2-1 coming up. So right, 3-1. Hold on, let me double check your channel for a minute, buddy. I'm not sure if I have or not. Those of you that do not know Zombie, he enjoys playing some good horror games. At the bottom, 3-2. He enjoys playing Resident Evil Revelations, Daybreak, or something like that. That full link can have a look. Oh, so I'll probably look at it real quick. Actually, I do not have it supported, but you're all set. 3-2. At the bottom, that's ball 4. First walk by Martin. As he walks Paul DeZong shortstop for the 21 and 30 Cardinals. No problem, buddy. So George, what do you do, by the way, on your channel? Anything exciting? That'll bring up Yadier Molina, the catcher. Struck out, he has lined out. He's 0-2. Yeah, you guys can check out Zombie too. He's a great part of that community. This community. That'll be fly ball to right center field. Makes the catch, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Well, today's your birthday. Oh, nice. Happy birthday, buddy. Here comes Harrison Bader, center fielder, number 46 at bat. Until walking the 5th, he's 0-1. But I don't turn 28 till next year. So, and plus I still do not have the PS5 since it's the number 1 seed. So, I haven't had a big opportunity to get that shot. That'd be ground ball to straight center field. Looking to bounce off a little bit, and it clutches off the wall. And it'll be a double. But the third was looking to go home, but that's a double for the Cardinals. Second double by Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader with the double, trying to get its own reflex a little bit. Oh my goodness. So what kind of stuff you do on the channel, Zoids? Anything exciting? And pinch hitting for the 21 and 30 Cardinals today is Nate Lowe. Lowe. 203, 4 home runs, 19 ribbies, and 1 stolen base. Second and third with 1 out. That'd be a fly ball to deep center field. Looking to bounce onto it. And he makes the catch. And that's the second out for the Cardinals. Running third going to home. And it's and that's a sacrifice fly. And it's now 3 runs apiece. Holy cow. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. And a series finale in St. Louis. We're going to do some football, aka foosball kind of thing, huh? So, okay, let me double check your channel real quick. 3-3 apiece, bottom of 7th, base runner at 3rd with 2 outs. Series finale in St. Louis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
To left, 1-0. Okay, it says you do my songs, which is Ender, Pump It Up, Voggling Music, and Offsiders Pro Club. Huh.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, between those 3 videos, I've heard Vogging's not bad. Between speeds or conference. That'd be ground ball center field. It'll get down. And that'll be an RBI single. Holy cow, an RBI single for the Cardinals. As the updated score is now 4-3 Cardinals. Here come the 21 and 30 Cardinals today, guys. Coming in to play, trying to jump in a little English. But I used to play football for a while, for a long time, buddy. But I pretty much stopped afterwards, after playing 20 or 19. And on the mound for the 29 and 25 Braves will be Jerry Blevins. Blevins making his 33rd game today. With 4-0 perfect record, 6.08 ERA, and 26 strikeouts. Having fun? Alright, then.
Colton Wong will
I'm sorry, what?
stand in. As he'll take a look at his
At
strike
the middle,
right down the
0-1.
middle,
It's okay.
0-1. He's hitless in 3
And that'll be
at-bats
Colton
to
Wong,
this
second
point.
baseman, number 16. Struck out in 6. He's 0 for 3. 4-3 Cardinals, bottom of 7th. 2 outs. Series finale in St. Louis. Run out first. To the left, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Like I said, guys, I've said it earlier. If I was not sick today, I would have been doing 6-3 for that Black Friday deal. 1-1 coming up.
And
At the bottom, that's 1-2.
Plain as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
But as always, Zords, keep up good work. I am now at 86 moderators. You guys can check out my buddy Zombie today. And the ball is low, and that'll be a wild pitch. And a runner goes to second, confidently. Not too ashamed on it. Maybe it's got us a wild pitch. Runner goes to first from second. So keeps it a little bit inside of it. Runner at second, 2 outs. 2-2 coming up by Blevins from the stretch. And at the bottom, that's a strikeout. He throws the first offensively, and the side is retired.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No
We'll play 7 innings today, guys. Series finale in St. Louis. Top of the 8th right now. Cardinals 4, Braves 3. We have different pitcher coming in too. As there will be a different pitcher. So on the mound for the 21-30 Cardinals, it'll be John Gant, making his 13th game appearance. 1-1 record with a 44 ERA, which that's pretty outstanding for 29 strikeouts. And due-up for the Braves will be Tyler Flowers, the catcher. 276 today, guys. 6 home runs, 18 ribbies, with 1 stolen base. But oh, by the way, Zords, how long have you been doing football on your channel?
Here it comes.
I mean, I normally do commentary at this point, but when it comes to any sports immortality, but I only do 5 instead of 6. I mean, ever since for a long time, I've been a RPG person since I was a kid. All I wanted to do was get to something that's special, magic, with something that's more valuable with exploring, and something a little more interesting for my good size. That's 0-2. But it's all good. 0-2. And that'll be a ground ball center field. Picks it up defensively, and that'll be a single. That's a single for the Braves. I'm going to go ahead and throw my left center real quick, if you wanted to follow her, buddy. My Twins lost 2 supporters this week, so far today, but if I can get her up to 300 this year, my man, we can actually get her there. Runner at first, but no money out. Pitch by Gant. And that'd be ground ball to left, maybe? And it makes the catch to left, and that's the first out for the Braves. There you go, George. You can follow her anytime you'd like, buddy. Now bring up Adini or Severa. Number 24. He's 1 for 3. Gant nods his head. Up top, 1-0. You'll let me know if you followed her today, buddy. And that to the left, 2-0. One at first with 1 out intact. Foul ball to left, 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses
the bottom, 3-1.
That's a close
up next, guys, is Ronald Acuna Jr. 292, 8 home runs, 31 ribbies. He's on deck. Gant with a 3-1. Foul ball to left, 3-2. Tries to outsmart somebody between inside the area. And that's a foul ball to left again, 3-2. Now be ground ball to the pitcher. And that'll be a second out for the Braves. Runner for first goes to second. Up next to bat is Ronald Acuna Jr. Number 13. He's lying down in the sixth inning. He's 0 for 3. 29-25. Braves looking to bounce back a little bit. Try to keep a little bit of standard motion behind the bat and between anything on the mound. Left 1-0. Runner at second with 2 outs.
Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
So George, how old are you today?
1-1.
Is there any good number in between? Up top, 2-1. Like I said, I don't turn 28 until June 24th of next year. My opponent will be 34 by January 4th. Because I am going to really surprise with what's going on for that. And that's the third out, and the inning is over. We're going to bottom of the 8th, Bottom of the 8th, series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals 4, Braves 3.
So digging in now.
Due off for the Cardinals is first baseman number 46, Paul Goldschmidt up to bat. He's 1 for 2. Wavens from the stretch. Here's the pitch coming up from his hand. To left, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike in between together. 0-1 coming up by Blevins. To left, 1-1. So how long have you been on YouTube so far today, George? I mean, I've actually had this top PS4 for a little over 6 years since I actually didn't have a chance to pre-order the number 1 seed, the PS5 yet, but it'll be soon. I just hope they can get the rest back in stock soon. So that way I can get my opponent this PS4 so they can get Cobra Kai for PS4 and like a Star Wars The Skywalker Saga by next year. By the time we get that chance. But he usually does not have another conference call until Wednesday of next week, so he would expect some good news afterwards, hopefully, to get that chance. 2-2.
Here it comes.
To left, that's a strikeout, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Well, we'll see what happens.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is.
I don't know if he actually followed my point or not. Okay.
That's a really nice job of
Up next, Marcell Ozuna, left fielder, left-handed batter. He got a 2-1 shot. He's 1 for 3. Wavens from the stretch. Locates the target. Here's the pitch. To left, 1-0. You see, guys, that would have been a hit by pitch right there too, between a different status, behind the bat or behind the plate, and that is a strike. That's 1-1. Thanks to the base umpires. Trying to keep a look at the what's a strike or a ball. 1-1 coming up. To left, 1-2. Pretty much not one of the hits that he wants to have or tries to get a little bit deep of getting afterwards. 1-2. To the bottom left, 2-2. Tries again a little bit under speed where he wants it to go between any pitcher. 2-2. And that's another strikeout, swing and a miss. Second out for the Cardinals.
2 up, 2 down strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there.
It's like any specific player that's on any team wants to crack a little smile here. Against Manny Ozania, right fielder, number 66, guys, on the jersey. He's also 0 for 3. Wavens from the stretch. Way to get a little signal. Here's the pitch. To the left, 0-1. Not the ball he wanted to swing at if it's out of the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Between anything in real life at this point. 0-1 coming up from the stretch. And that's 1-1 off the base. That beats us the changeup, not a fastball or curve, but a knuckleball that R.A. Dickey likes to use, or I want a Sabin, the fireballer. At the bottom, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike today, guys.
Well, when you're behind an account like this,
If you guys don't know which ones you guys can follow, you guys can follow me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out. That's Lady Zach Dawson. And the numbers behind that is Zadie Zach Dawson 824-65600. And that'd be fly ball to mid-right center field. And that will be a single. That's a single for the Cardinals. Hey, what's going on, Dre? How you doing? Welcome to the chat, buddy. How are you?
As long as possible and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
How you been today, Dre? It's good to see you this week on a good weekend. Runner at first with 2 outs. The pitch by Bleevens coming up.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung.
Closer to the right, 0-1.
0 for 2 from him so far.
Can you hear me today, Dre? Let me know in the chat for me. I can't complain. All I know is I caught off today to get 1 point because I was a little bit sick yesterday.
The 0-1 pitch.
All I know is I took a couple of naps, you know, and I started feeling I threw up on something. I mean, my family just got done having lunch from for a little bit of leftovers for me to have yesterday, and I threw up on a couple things. So even though I was supposed to go to work between 6 to 3 this morning today, but I didn't. It was because I was a little sick. I threw up on a little bit of chocolate milk from the fridge, and I think it was also a burger too. So I've been having a little bit of water with my dinner last night. I had some buffalo dip. I had some buffalo dip, and I had some crackers with a little bit of water, and I think I'm gonna have another one too. See what we can do at this point. Got the 1 and 2 by Bleevens from the stretch.
The 1-2.
At the bottom, that's a strikeout looking, and the side is retired.
For the Cardinals, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Time to stretch out today, guys, for this morning on the weekend. Go to top of the 9th, series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals 4, Braves 3. So we a different pitcher to give Gant a break of a chance of a lifetime.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matt.
And on the mound for the 21 and 30 Cardinals, looking to make it a low cherry on top, is Carlos Martinez. Martinez making his 12th start today, 8 saves with 21 strikeouts. Let's see what any pitcher can put their mouth in with Sir. The pitch by Martinez coming off the bat for the stretch. And at the bottom, 0-1. But I did sleep into almost 11:30 today, so I am feeling a little bit good. It's just that, you know, it was up since 5:30 or 6 o'clock this morning. But other than that, I'm ready to be back tomorrow so I can work those 2 days, and I'm off another 2 days afterwards. At the bottom, 1 and 2.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for
you guys can also say hi and see how I'm doing on Discord. Well, we also watch videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out as good as we can, and that's a swing and a miss. First out for the Braves. Record for Mark McCullough, not bad of a stat sheet today, guys. 5 hits and 6 strikeouts and 106 pitches together. The 21 and 30 Cardinals. That stat sheet's okay for the most part. That'll bring up Brian McCann, first baseman, number 16. 3-1 side in the first inning. He's 0 for 3, or 1 for 3, excuse me. It's pitched by Martinez. Gonna keep doing what he's doing. That'd be a fly ball to right center field. Does it get there? He does make a very good catch. Real good catch. Second out for the Braves. And Braves are down to their final out. As I normally say between any team, last chance for the Braves. The shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Struck on 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. Martinez from the stretch. We're going to give rid of it for Sir. Up top, swing and a miss, 0-1. You guys can also vote for the Idol. It lands at 29 today, guys. Greatest Showman at 13.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
To the right, 1 and 1.
It's even at 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much.
As long as it does not outsmart anything, it's less in particular too. 1-1 by Martinez. That'll be ground ball to third. Is it going to be close enough? And it's not. That'll be a single. That'll be scored as a base hit, and that's a single for the Braves. On the bench for the 29-25 Braves is Ozzie Albies, Nick Markakis, Sully Kloberson, and Matt Zoyce. And pinch hitting for the 29 and 25 Braves right now is Nick Markakis. It's batting .325, 5 home runs, 18 ribbies, 2 stolen bases. Runner at first with 2 outs. Martinez, we're going to keep it good and smooth. Foul ball to left, 0-1. Well, when someone has a good batting average between any position, try to do your best you can on top of it. In the upper left, 0-2. Braves down with their final strike. Martinez can maybe smash it off the bat for sure. So they close the door, 0-2. Foul ball to right, 0-2.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
To the left, 1-2.
Well off the plate inside.
Andy manager's looking to see if he's going to hit something that's good for him. 1-2 by Martinez. Foul ball to right, 1-2. That's one of them tries to keep the bat alive. 2-2 up top.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick
I don't think Martinez was looking to get it off the signal. I'm guessing he just wants to get something good that's waiting for him. 2-2 coming up from the stretch. Foul ball to right, 2-2. That's a little bit normal. And a 6 swing, and he struck him out. And the Cardinals are now 22-30. Winning the series finale in St. Louis over the Braves, down to 29-26. Good close game by 1 run, 4-3 Cardinals. Cardinals are 22-30 of the season today, guys. Holy cow! Came down to the last play, but 22-30 Cardinals got the win in the series finale today. 3 out of 3 games, for example. For the 29-26 Braves today, the series finale in St. Louis, Brian McCann had a 3-run shot for home run with 1 for 4. Andini Osivar 1-4, and Duvall was 1 for 3. Zoss Johnson 1 for 4. The team that claimed the series finale in St. Louis today for this morning, 22-30 Cardinals, good win by 1. Marcell Ozuna was 1 for 4 of a 2-run shot. Harrison Bader was 1 for 2 of a double. 1 for 3 for Paul Goldschmidt, and 2 for 4 for Ribby for Matt Carpenter. No, a real good stat sheet today, too. So the Cardinals are now 22-30. Over the Braves are 29-26. Series finale in St. Louis. 4 runs to 3, 6 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, and no errors. Good outstanding game, as the Cardinals are now 22-30. Let's simulate that real quick. I'm going to double check YouTube real quick, too. Like I said, I don't think George fouled my punt today.
Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day.
Yes, he's always from Zombie, so Zombie's the best there is, the best there was, and always, guys, the best there ever will be.
He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts.
As far as the other teams go today, we've got the Padres winning a perfect game today.
And the Braves
after 34-19 over the Blue Jays at 19-34 in Toronto. Final score 1-0, 5 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and no errors. Earl was 3rd win, Yates was 20th save. That's a lucky even number. That's a good thing. Rays even the score up, winning by 2 runs up to 30-22 over the Indians to 30-22 in Cleveland by 2 runs. 4 runs to 2, 9 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and no errors. Yarbrough's 4th win.
In the standings,
Penguin with his 12th save overall between any pitcher.
Dodgers are in second place in the NL West.
The go-go Mets win by 7 runs up to 25 and 28. Over the Tigers to 15 and 38 in New York City of the season by 7 runs, 10 to 3, 13 hits, 1 error, 4 hits and 1 error. Stallman with the winner with a 3rd win on the mound for the 25 and 28 Mets.
His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games.
Nationals win by 2 runs in 9 innings up to 31 and 22. Over the Marlins to 20 and 31 and Washington by 2 runs today. 5 to 3, 11 hits, 1 error, 9 hits, no errors. Sanchez 3-0. Doolittle with his 11th save today too. This is a good stretch behind it. The Dodgers make good short work by 10 runs up to 31 and 22. Over the Pirates to 22 and 29 in Pittsburgh today by 10 runs, 13 and 3, 13 hits, no errors, 6 hits with no errors behind the dashboard. That's good behind the passport as well by 10 runs. Ray with a 6th save. Okay, let's double check again. Twins won by 2 runs with something even quite a bit. Up to 26 and 26. Or the White Sox to 31 and 23. And Minnesota by 2 runs today. 5 to 3, 6 hits, no errors, 9 hits, and no errors. Perez was 4th overall win. Dyson was 6th save together.
Heading into the day,
Another cool things round by 8 runs as the Red Sox win by 8 up to 34 and 20 over the Red Hot Astros to 35 and 19 in Houston today. 12 to 4, 17 hits, 1 error, 9 hits with no errors. Bob Purcell with a 7th win.
While the White Sox are atop the division.
Phillies also making blowout victory as well. Well, let me see if I can get again between the Sox and Kid again, guys. Hold on.
The Angels are in second place in the AL West.
See if we can get it back up from 65 to something that's a little more. Something to speculate. Up to 20 and 25 over the Brewers to 24 and 30 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Solid work at this point. Final score 7-0 shutout. 10 hits, no errors. 5 hits and 1 error. Arida's 5th win. Royals get close by 1. In 9 innings, up 25 and 27 over the Yankees 31 and 22 from the stretch. In Kansas City, 9 to 8, 11 hits, 1 error, 15 hits, and no errors today, guys. Keller with his 4th win, and Kenny was 14th save overall. The Cubbies win a big one as well, by 6 runs only, up to 32 and 20, over the Reds to 31 and 22 actually, in Chicago, Illinois. 6-0 shutout, 9 hits, 1 error, 3 hits, and 1 error. So Lister up to 9 and 2. That's a pretty good record on the mound. It's a 32 and 20 Cubs today. Really good too. Orioles win by 1, up to 27 and 28. Over the Rockies to 25 and 28 in Colorado by 1 run in a good game. 5 to 4, 7 hits, no errors, 7 hits and 1 error at least between the other. Castro's 3rd win. Bleer 15th save. Not Bieber, but Bleer. It's pronounced as IER with the BLE on top of it. D-backs win a shootout by 8. Up to 23 and 30, excuse me. Over the Giants to 14 and 39 in San Francisco. In a blowout, 9 to 1, 11 hits, no errors, 8 hits and 3 errors. Gallen was 4th win. If we go to bottom, Rangers win by 2, up 21 and 30 over the Angels to 29 and 24 in LA. Not bad of a shootout, 2-0 shutout, 8 hits, 1 error, 7 hits with 0 errors completely. Lynn was 6th win, Leclerc was 10th save. The Mariners win by 5 runs as well, up 26 and 29 over the Athletics to 25 and 30. In Oakland by 5 runs today. Final score 8-3, 15 hits, no errors, 9 hits, and 1 error. Swanson with 2nd win. Tavella with 2nd save. So the Cardinals are 22 and 30 today, guys. We're gonna simulate the day off real quick, since I don't know when baseball's gonna be back afterwards. Okay, so a couple scores real quick. We've got the Orioles climbing up to 28-28 by 1 run over the Tigers to 15-39, and Baltimore, Maryland,
Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a
4-3 by 1, 10 hits, no errors, 7 hits and no errors.
The Houston
Givens
Astros
3-0
13
off
hits
the
as
bat.
a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-6.
Never mind.
The Reds knocked out 12
The
hits as a
Yankees
team
win
as
by
they sank
3
the visiting Buccos
between the
8-1.
other side and
The
the
Washington
hot spot.
Nationals grabbed the 4-game
At the
series
32
sweep
and
as they
22
beat the visiting
over the
Marlins
Padres to 34 and 20 by
The
3
Arizona
runs
Diamondbacks
overall.
had 12 hits
4
as
to
a
1,
team
8
as
hits,
they
1
took care of
error,
the Rocks in
3 hits with no
Colorado,
errors
5-4.
between the few.
Justin Wilson
Montgomery
won
was
the
5th
third W
win.
of his
Zach
season
Brennan was
as the Mets
15th
turned away the
save
Dodgers
between the odd.
The Orioles
Odd number,
combined for
not the
10
even.
hits as a team as they defeated the visiting
Nationals win by
Tigers
3
4-3.
runs between the different
Cleveland Indians held the opposition
different
at bay with only
scoreboard
4
behind
hits
it.
as they took
Up to
down the Red
32 and
Sox on the
22
road 2-1.
over the Marlins to 20
The
and
Yanks
32
pitched well, allowing
in
only
Washington.
3 hits as they bested the
State of
visiting
that,
Padres
Seattle.
4-1.
5 to 2, 8
The
hits,
Toronto
no
Blue
errors,
Jays
7
knocked
hits,
out
1
10
error.
hits as a team
Heck
as
with
they
Sam
took
was
down the
4th
Rays in
win.
St. Petersburg
Doolittle
5-3.
was 12th save.
The White Sox went
It was actually
deep
good for a
times
dozen
as
instead
they
of
stole a
6.
victory in extra innings over the Royals 6-4. The
Uh,
Oakland Athletics got 11
that's
hits
fine.
overall. As
Blue
they
Jays
defeated
get
the
their
visiting
20th win
Angels
by
6-5.
11 runs. Actually
The
by
Texas
11
Rangers put
innings,
together
excuse
10
me.
total
No
hits
runs, but
as they bested the Mariners in
innings, excuse
Safeco
me.
Field
Up to
4-2.
20 and 34
And that'll do it for
over the
today.
Rays to 30
Enjoy
and
the games, and
23
we'll talk to you
and
tomorrow.
Tampa 5 to 3, 10 hits, no errors, 9 hits and no errors. Thorne was very first win. Zaz was 15th save. Which is not a dim stretch hold either. Between a few others in the back. White Sox win by 2 by 12 innings. Got that correctly. Up to 32 and 23. Over the Royals at 25 and 28 in Chicago, Illinois. By 2 runs, final score 6 to 4, excuse me. 6 to 4, 10 hits, 2 errors, and 8 hits, no errors. Bummer was third win, excuse me. That beats us his 3rd win on the mound for the 32 and 23 White Sox. The Astros get their hot spot back by 3 runs, up to 36 and 19 over the Cubbies at 32 and 21 in Houston. Final score 9 to 6. 13 hits, no errors, 9 hits and 1 error. Peacock was 4th win. Harris 17th save, not 16 but 17. The Reds win by 7 runs, up to 32 and 22. Gets a blowout victory over the Pirates at 22 and 30 in Cincinnati. 8 to 1s, 12 hits, no errors, 1 hit and no errors. Just getting 1 or 2, so recognize famous colors. Ward of a 7th win. D-backs win by 1, keeps something going for sure. Up to 24 and 30 over the Rockies to 25 and 29 in Colorado by 1 run. Final score 5 to 4. 12 hits, 2 errors, 8 hits and 2 errors. Matt Leake was 5th win. Avery Bradley's 14th save. Overall together. The Indians nods one run ahead. Up to 31 and 22 by 9 innings over the Red Sox to 34 and 21 in Boston, Massachusetts. It's actually a good stay between that and John Cena's hometown, West Newbury of Massachusetts. 2 to 1, 7 hits, no errors, 4 hits and no errors today. Also the 2nd win. Perez was 12th save. And speaking of the devil, what's up, Red Knight? What's up, Red Fox? How you doing today? I wasn't sure if you were going to come in the chat today or not. Well, welcome to the chat, buddy. How you doing? Athletics went by 1 run in 9 innings, up to 26 and 30 over the Angels to 29-25 in Oakland. It's actually far away from this area, the state of Ohio. 6 to 5, 11 hits, 1 error, 7 hits with no errors intended. Buckler's 2nd win. Brewers went by. I am fine. How you doing? I can't complain. Usually, did I tell you what happened yesterday, buddy? I don't know if you've seen plenty of people get under sick or stressfulness. Yesterday I pretty much threw up on something. That's pretty much the reason why I called off work today, so I can get a little more better. Since that cost me 1 damn point. I mean, if I would have came into work this morning between 6 to 3, I would have been fine. But I took a nap a couple times today. My opponent checked up on me a little bit before her phone was cut off between 11:20 and 11:15. So basically, I took 2 naps yesterday, and that was the times between till 10:30, or actually, I took a nap till a little after 12:30 yesterday. Went back, got another good nap between 3:30 to 5:30, and then, you know, I actually in the afternoon I got sick from having something, so I had it's fine to have one of my 2 cheeseburgers and my chocolate milk that I had from this week, and basically, the only thing that threw up against me, Red Knight, was pretty much chocolate milk for some reason. That's the reason why I got my ass sick yesterday. So I don't usually throw up on that much, only on occasions, but not as much for sure. But I'm getting a little more better thanks to my sister Phoenix for telling me, since I told her what's going on, and I told my opponent what's going on yesterday. So I'm getting a little more better, between 75 to 80%. This is usually not bad for any concern, for sure. Brewers win by 6 with 9 runs, up to 25 and 30. But I am doing okay, my man. But I am going back to work tomorrow between back-to-back 8 to 5s. Then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 to 5 Thursday. Then I'm off Friday on the 20th. So I'm safe and sound for the most part. Over the Twins, the 26 and 27 in Minnesota by 6 runs. Final score 7-1, 14 hits, no errors, 5 hits with only 1 error today. One rough up to 3 and 4. The 3rd win. Yeah, like I said, Red Knight, I don't get sick that much. Anytime I'm sick of something, what if I'm getting sick on not a bottle of water? What if I'm having some sort of a regular pop or something? I get my ass sick real quick. But I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it not another level, but you know, the guy's always there for me. I told my sister Phoenix what happened. She pretty much understands. You guys always understand for sure. Now, you don't want to get anybody that you don't want to see anybody get sick if they're not coming into work or anything, you know. And that would be almost fucking stressful. But you know, I don't usually get sick that much. Only half of the time I do, but I'm doing all right, as good as I can for the entire thing. Mets go up by 3 runs with 9 innings, up 26 and 28. Over the Dodgers, 31 and 23 in Los Angeles, California. Final score today, guys, 5-2. 5 hits, no errors. 12 hits and no errors. Wilson was 3rd win. Avila's 14th save overall, between even. It was actually a good number. And the Rangers win by 2 runs. Hold up a minute. I'll read the stat in a second. Rangers win by 2, up 22 and 30. Over the Mariners to 26 and 30 in Seattle. Final score is that one today, guys. 4-2. 10 hits, no errors. 9 hits and 1 error. Miners' 4th win. Jones' 12th save. Red Knight says, I also get sick very much. And I recently got tested, but my result is negative for the coronavirus test. Oh, that's good. I mean, if somebody would have tested as positive, do you think they would miss some work and get PTO on it, or not exactly? I mean, I don't plan on testing for the coronavirus at all, because I don't think it'd be something that everyone may or may not contain. But if it comes to having mild symptoms or anything less than some symptoms, either way. But for me, it's not the plan going forward until we get a good, strong vaccine. So we'll see. But as far as baseball next, guys, I will keep you guys updated what's going on with the top seed. you guys will probably not get baseball until maybe this Tuesday or maybe next weekend. Well, it all depends. Since the Cardinals are 22-30, getting a win back. So next time, I would believe baseball is going to be back either Tuesday night or next Saturday. So next time between those 2 days, it'll be the 22-30 Cardinals traveling to Philadelphia to take on the 28-25 Philadelphia Fighting Phillies. So in game 1 for next time, on the mound for the 22-30 Redbirds will be Michael Watka with 2-3 record, 80 strikeouts, with 1.61 ERA. And on the mound for the 28-25 Fighting Philadelphia Phillies will be Zach Eflin. 3-1 win-loss record, not too shabby, with 50 strikeouts, with 4.08 ERA. As far as the other teams go, real quick, guys, to be good and simple. 34-20 Padres take on 32-22 Yankees in New York City on the Bronx. Paddock 6-0 with 1.97 ERA versus Hale for 2.72 ERA. This would also be a very good matchup between the two. Pitchers on the mound quite a little bit quick. See how it goes professionally and keeps it going for sure. 22-30 Pirates take on 32-22 Reds in Cincinnati today. Coming up next time. Williams 3-2, 3.79 ERA versus Desclafani. But what's your plan? What's your plan today, Red Knight? Anything interesting? Like I said, my ass will be back at work tomorrow and Monday. Then I'm off the next 2 days with that and Friday. So I think I might be okay. As long as I don't get my ass sick again, which I don't plan on it. With a 4.15 ERA. 15-39 Tigers visit the 28-28 Orioles in Baltimore coming up. Michael Ferber 2-8, 5.23 ERA versus Wild Cincinnati with a 3.29 ERA. Renite says, well, if someone gets coronavirus positive, they will get home quarantine. So would that mean they will not get themselves back to work, or how would they normally get paid from that? I mean, that'd be another good, not bad of a question. I mean, let's just say, for example, from Zombie's group in the chat, if I were to test a little bit positive, do you think I would stay away from work and try to get PTO pay out of it for a couple weeks, or what do you see that going? I mean, I think it'd be a normal possibility. But we'll see. 34-21 Red Sox hosting 31-22 Indians in Boston. Carrasco 6-4, 2.39 ERA versus Chris Sale for 4.33 ERA. Looking at another good matchup between anybody on the mound too. 20-34 Blue Jays take on 30-23 Rays in Tampa. Matt Kopech today, guys, 3-3 with 4.76 ERA versus Serenos with not bad of a 3.15 ERA. 20-32 Marlins hosting 14-39 Giants in Miami. Rodriguez 3-5, 4.40 ERA versus Lopez with a 3.67 ERA as well. Between not bad of an ERA or a little under good or average behind the commission on that. 32-22 Nationals take on 29-26 Braves in Atlanta, Georgia. Between that stadium. Ross 2-5, 4.45 ERA versus Fried, and for 4.61 ERA. 32-23 Red Sox hosting the 25-28 Royals in Chicago. Hahn 3-3, 2.36 ERA versus Galletto with 3.39 ERA. Morning, baby. How you doing today? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Well, full home quarantine, and you will get a leave from job and government. Professor will deliver food and other item which are acquired. Yeah. That's true. That's the reason why I'm not testing positive for coronavirus. I'm testing negative for coronavirus because no one asked me if I was going to be really tested or not. So I don't plan to, for sure. But it's my pudding, when it comes to diabetes, like my pudding. She wouldn't even try to test for coronavirus, same as I am. Are you tired? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You're not tired of me, are you? Real quick. 25-30 Brewers take on 26-27 Twins in Minnesota. Peralta 2-3, 4.27 ERA versus Stewart with a good outstanding between any ERA with a 1.50 ERA. Red Hot 36-19 Astros hosting 32-21 Cubs in Houston. Yu Darvish is 3-2 with a 4.83 ERA versus Garrett Cole with a 5-2 win-loss record with a 3.61 ERA. Like I said, another good pitching laptop. No, just tired in general. I understand, baby. What time did you sleep last night? I for one was only up till between, like I said earlier, 11:25 or 11:30 yesterday. If I didn't have to call off today and get that point, I would have been fine and good to go. Trust me. That would have been fine. 24-30 D-backs take on 25-29 Rockies in Colorado. Walker 4-4 for 4.00 ERA versus Hoffman with 6.75 ERA. And by the way, honey, I checked your channel, by the way. Apparently your ass lost 2 supporters this morning. So instead of you're not at 55 for now. Right now you're at not 33, but 53 right now. Between 2 out of 55 that took you off the list for some reason. 29-25 Angels take on 26-30 Athletics in Oakland for next time. Canning 3-1 for 3.96 ERA versus Montez for 3.93 ERA. 22-30 Rangers take on 26-30 Mariners in Seattle for next time. Valquez 1-8 for 4.77 ERA versus Kikuchi, excuse me, for 4.07 ERA. And the 31-23 Dodgers take on 26-28 Mets in Los Angeles. Zesselman 1-0 for 1.74 ERA versus Hill with a 4.67 ERA. And that's going to be a wrap right there. No standings today. I'm going to wrap things up for this morning, guys, to tell you what's going to happen today. Tell you in a minute. So we can actually keep it a little bit focused, if we can. Give me a moment. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. You guys will have... I think you guys will get an hour and a half tonight on the Suzima. But remember, guys, even though I was sick yesterday, a little bit sick from the afternoon yesterday, I think I'm going to be fine going back to work tomorrow, since it's going to make a little more of a stand. But I will only take the 1 point. I will only take the 1 point from work, but like I said, I'm a tough tiger. I'm always a tough son of a bitch too, so we'll see how it's going to work out. But you guys will definitely get an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half on the Suzima tonight of every Saturday and Sunday. That's gonna be a wrap for me today. If you guys want to catch baseball next time until I get the PS5, managing the 22-30 Cardinals for next week. Be sure to hit that red support button and hit that like button. If you guys always like what you see on the schedule, between 5 games instead of 6. And also hit that like button. Tweet it out, comment, share it, as good as you guys can. You guys can also follow me on Twitter. You can do so as follow me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, comment as good as you guys can. This is AD Zach Dawson. The numbers are, like I said, it's 824-65600. You guys can grab me as well and send me your information on first and last name between the numbers. And also say hi to me on Discord. You guys can send me a friend request. Tell me you guys said hello. What you guys do on your channels on YouTube. That'll be gratefully accepted for that. If we watch our videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, comment, and never ask for support back. If you guys can please carefully vote for the idol until next year. The voting is still going on today, guys. I will be back tonight for doing the Susuma for an hour and a half. See if there's anything professional and keep everything going in general for us. As long as I don't get myself sick anymore, so. But alrighty, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me this morning. Like I said, you guys will have a new episode of over an hour and a half on the Susuma for every Saturday and Sundays. And I will be back to work tomorrow, so. Just pray and pray as good as you can for me. I want to say thank you, Puddin'. I love you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Red Knight, for coming in slightly. Good to see you back. Thank you, Dre, George from Zombie, MC, and Bad Boy for coming in today, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Always keep up the good work for content. And I'll see you guys tonight for an hour and a half on the Susuma. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another and love one another. This is AD signing off. Have a good morning, and I'll see you tonight. Same time, same channel, and I'll see you in the next one.